Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have come to talk about one incident when I was in Japan. So I've been going through my my pictures, and then I just landed on a picture when I met the Prime Minister of Japan. Oh no, the former Prime Minister of Japan, that is Mr. Abe Shinzo. So when I went to Japan, I went to Japan in 2016, and then in 2017 that's when I initially participated in the fundraising for Ashinaga students. We do fundraising, and I mean that's the way we mainly get money. We get money, the organization gets money through donations. So we also do those yearly fundraisings at various stations, I think all over Japan, in so many prefectures in Japan. And that was my first time to go do the fundraising. I didn't know how it was conducted. So they told me, Annet, you're going to go to Tokyo station, board this train, we find you at this station, we are going to be there. Mr. Tamai is going to be there. Mr. Tamai is the president of Ashinaga Foundation. He's the main founder of this organization, and they told me that they are also going to be the Prime Minister of Japan and some of his cabinets or something like that. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. This was my first time to do fundraising, so I was really curious to know how it's conducted. What do we say? Because in Uganda I've never seen anybody doing a fundraising, so I was like, what it is like, how is it organized, and how do we tell people that we are doing fundraising, something like that. Well, they had sent me the Japanese words before, because my Japanese was really good. Things just changed, but you're joking, my Japanese was so good. I could speak Japanese, and even natives would be like, oh my god, you really have a good pronunciation. My Japanese was really good. So we leave that out. So I had practiced my Japanese words, and then I came. I remember I was on the front. I was on the front, so excited to do the fundraising, and then see the Prime Minister of Japan. So when the Prime Minister came to me, we shook hands, and after shaking hands, I asked him, remember that I had my Japanese class, a day before. We always do the fundraisings over the weekends. So I had my Japanese class, on Friday. So I had learned all those polite, words on how to ask, how to ask people their names, So I had mastered those things. So I met, Abe-san. We shook hands, and immediately after shaking hands, Abe-san, I asked him, Abe-san, 私はアニトです。あなたはどちら様? Sorry. Abe-san, 私はアニトです。あなたはどちら様でしょうか? Oh my god. Well, sorry for those who don't understand Japanese. But 私は Annet です。That means I am Annet. あなたはどちら様でしょうか? どちら様でしょうか is the polite version of, what's your name? How can I call you? Who are you? What's your name? Basically. So after saying his name, Abe-san, there was no need of me asking for his name. You understand? Because I had already said it. And then he told me his full name. And I felt so happy. I just have a feeling that I was trying to, use my Japanese. I was trying to show off my Japanese skills, and I think my polite Japanese way of expressing myself. That's what I think when I really reflect on it, Because honest, was it really necessary for me to ask for his name if I know it? No, it wasn't necessary at all. No, I know. I was thinking about it, and I mean, I couldn't resist. You know, or the laughs that came after that. Yeah, it's so crazy how all that happened, and so crazy. Sometimes I do things and I'm like, am I the only one? I mean, are there people who also, who find themselves, wanting to show off their, language skills when what we say doesn't really, have any reasons why, we're asking that, or what we ask doesn't really, fit, but we ask anyway. I mean, it's so funny. Are there people who are like me, or I'm just having my own demons? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I noticed that whenever I try to show off my language skills, I mean, I learned afterwards that, oh, I didn't have to say that. Oh, that was a good expression, but in a wrong time, at a wrong timing, or in a wrong place. I don't know if I'm the only person, but oh, that was so funny. But I really loved, I loved meeting him, and I loved, doing the fundraising. Besides him, he was a nice person, and he was also calling people to give us money, and he gave us a lot of money. Yeah, I remember him, putting, I think that was each money in each box. Each money is the biggest note in Japan. Yeah, each money is 10,000 yen. That is the biggest note, and he was putting 10,000 in each box. I was like, yay, I got so much money in my box. Yeah, oh my goodness, I loved it. I loved meeting the former Prime Minister of Japan. Yeah, thank you so much for coming along. Thank you so much for coming to our fundraising. It was so nice to meet you. And when I told the story to my friends in Tokyo about meeting the Prime Minister, and asking him and telling him that Abe-san, dochira sama desho ka? They all laughed at me, and then I noticed that, oh yeah, that was kind of off, but I loved it. Yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much, and have a lovely evening. Bye.